The Bulabedu royal family is currently facing a succession crisis following President Cyril Ramaphosa's recognition of Princess Masalanabo Modjadji as the reigning queen. Her contender, Prince Lukukela Modjadji, insists that he is the heir to the throne. This move by the presidency throws into question the recent tradition of having a male offspring ascending the throne, a significant shift from centuries of female queens ruling the Bulabedu. Let's now bring into this discussion the spokesperson for the Modjadji Royal Council, Ronnie Moroatshehla, to understand their position on this matter and the potential implications for the future of the Bulabedu kingdom, or queendom in this particular case. A very good morning to you, Ronnie. Thank you so much for making time for us this morning. So there was a press briefing that was held earlier on this week, and we also heard during that press briefing that there's an intention to go to court to challenge the recognition of Masalanabo as the reigning queen. Are you at liberty at this particular point to confirm if indeed that case is going ahead, on what grounds?
Aldrin, together with your viewers and listeners, good morning. Maybe just to go straight into the matter, let me indicate that indeed that unprecedented and a very compromising decision by the presidency has not only shocked us, but also made us very angry. And as a result, you are right when you say the royal family, the Royal Council, have come to a logical conclusion that we are holding the bull by its horns. We are taking this matter to court for reprieve.
Are you able to say on what grounds you're taking this matter to court?
Look, traditionally, our succession has been a consultative process, so that we look into all factors for us to maintain the dignity of our tradition in as far as the person who will be the successor is. But in this case, it was a unilateral decision, which I believe it was ill-informed by those artificial people who are very much far away from the royal family. And why it was not, the space was not created for the royal family to give her views, we remain stuck and confused.
Yeah, so the point here is also that there is the recognition by the president of the queendom, and also that Masalanabo is the heir to the throne. We understand that preparations are also underway for the coronation that will be happening in April, scheduled to happen in April. Will you try to interdict that as well?
Definitely that is the way to go. But I think let us correct this matter to your listeners and the viewers, Aldrin. For people to keep on saying our dynasty is a queendom is not only untrue, but also an insult to us. I think Modjadji kingdom is the only kingdom, maybe in South Africa, which is or has started to be gender sensitive. For people only to start counting our kingdom from 1800 is ill-informed and also misinformed. 1600 to 1800, the kingdom has been ruled by the kings. 1800 to 2005, the kingdom has been under the queens. And to show the gender sensitivity part of it, from 2005 until the 12th of December 2024, there was a man at the helm, and his name is Vakoma, Prince Vakoma Mpapata Modjadji. So people should not talk about the things that they do not know. Our throne can be ascended by, be it a male or a woman. The Constitution of South Africa, being gender sensitive.
Sure.
We do not discriminate.
But what Prince Mpapata, I understand, was appointed as a regent, meaning that overseeing the queendom or the kingdom up until Masalanabo is of age to take over. That's the understanding. And then there was a meeting that was held by the Modjadji Council to say that instead what is going to happen is that Prince Likakula will be appointed as the new king and will ascend. He will be installed as the new king. Why was that decision taken to veer off from what was initially intended?
Look, Baba, the kingdom and all kingdoms, I believe you and I will know and understand that they are dynamic. The dynamism of our kingdom was seen when there was a shift, and a great shift, from male or the kings to queens 100 years back, during 1800 years. So much so that even now, there are internal matters within the royal family and council which informed this shift. And maybe if I were just to tip you on one of them, Princess Masalanabo was not available by the time when she was to be prepared to ascend the throne. She was not as available to an extent that all the efforts that we did with the so-called guardian, Prof. Motseka's family, he objected the return of our daughter and even took us to court. What more could we have done, Andre? When the person or among the people, the late Queen Magubo Modjadji VI, when she passed on in 2005, she did not only leave behind Princess Masalanabo, there was also an elder brother. So when the royal family got stuck and without anywhere to go, what else could we have done when we have got a son in the house who is readily available to be walked through the preparatory lane in order to ascend the throne?
Yeah.
How do you prepare somebody who is staying in Midrand?
So on that particular basis, are you saying that because she was brought up in Midrand, in Gauteng, therefore she can't ascend to the throne? Is that really it?
No. I think you're putting words into my mouth. I'm not saying because she was brought up. I'm saying because she was not available to be prepared to ascend the throne.
But initially the intention was that she would be the one who ascends, up until that particular point where you say that she wasn't available.
Andrian, in our own culture, we have got our own rhetoric, and this is what we say. Because the fact that Queen Magubo Modjadji VI gave birth to two siblings, Prince Mpapata, Prince Likukela, and Princess Masalanabo. According to our tradition and culture and tradition, what it means is any of those can ascend the throne. Okay. So for people to get stuck, look, in 2005, Prince Mpapata acted as a regent on behalf of Masalanabo. She was only 6 months. In 2011, when Princess Masalanabo was nowhere to be found, the biological father vanished with her. The council and the royal family agreed that Prince Wakoma Mpapata Modjadji will act on behalf of Lukukela. It was only in 2015 when the prof came back and said, I found the child, with nobody having sent him to go and search for her. Little did we know that he has got some ulterior motive on the whole thing. When he came back and said, I found the child, that it went back in 2015, that he will act on behalf of. Then when we changed in 2021 that the regent will be on behalf of Lukukela, there was nothing fashionable. There was nothing new. This is our culture. This is our custom. Okay,
just quickly in conclusion, the Tolo Commission identified this as a queendom, and the Tolo Commission still remains in place. That commission's findings hasn't been challenged as yet. What's your understanding in relation to the president taking a decision to recognize Masalanabo as the heir to the throne on the basis of the findings of the Tolo Commission?
Look, Adrian, it is not going to be enough for people to judge how our kingdom must unfold based only on the Tolo Commission without taking our circumstances, prevailing circumstances, into consideration. It is not going to be enough. Moreover, after having taken into consideration that we are not that gender, married to gender, when we decide who should ascend the throne. The Tolo Commission is not a question of somebody must challenge it. Circumstances as they unfold will dictate to us what must happen next. And this time around, it's the person who might have been identified was no longer available for preparation. We tried everything humanly possible. If it were you and in your own kingdom, what would you have done when the person was identified to be prepared to ascend the throne